Hi guys, so tonight I did this chicken piri piri from Diana Henry's book, A Bird in the Hand, and again it was so tasty. I've done this a few times and I have changed it slightly, but it's more or less the same recipe and it's so worthwhile. It's also really easy and takes no time at all except for the marinating. The book says that 4 hours of marinating is good, overnight is better, so I gave it the full 24 hours just to be safe, and it was so tasty. Start off with the red pepper and halve it and de-seed it. Give it a little drizzling of olive oil and roast it at 190 degrees Celsius for maybe 25 minutes or half an hour, or just until it's starting to colour and go soft. While that's roasting, add 6 garlic cloves to your blender, followed by 4 red chilies with the stalks cut off. Last time I made this recipe, I felt that it could do with a bit more heat, so this time I added 4 bird's eye chilies too. Add half a teaspoon of chili flakes, 2 teaspoons of dried oregano, or fresh is good too, a teaspoon of sugar, a good teaspoon of sea salt flakes or 2 teaspoons of fine flowing, the juice of 2 lemons, about 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 2 tablespoons of red wine vinegar, and finally, once they're roasted, your 2 red pepper halves. Now clamp the lid on your blender and blitz it all up until you've got a very fine marinade. Diana says to go at all this with a pestle and mortar to grind up your garlic, chilies and peppers with a pestle and mortar, but I'm all for being a glutton, but not a glutton for punishment. It would just take way too long. It did take me way too long the first time I did it, and the blender method is way quicker and actually better. Now add your chicken to a shallow roasting dish and cover it with the marinade and turn it over and mix it around in there to make sure that it's all nice and coated. This amount of marinade should be good for 4 to 6 chicken legs. I did 4 today because there was 2 of us eating and I felt 2 legs per person was enough. If you need an easy way to remember 2 legs per person, then I just can't help you, and you probably shouldn't be using a cooker. Then wrap that all up in cling film and let it marinate for at least 4 hours in the fridge. Overnight would be better, or you could do it like me and give it 24 hours. 24 hours later, transfer the chicken pieces to a baking tray lined with tin foil to make the cleanup that bit easier, and a baking rack. Pour over all the residual marinade and then roast in a 220 degrees Celsius oven for 40 minutes. When it's done, it should be so flavoursome and juicy. You should definitely try this recipe at home. If you like this video, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my YouTube channel below. You'll find all the links to my accounts in the description, as well as the link to my blog, where you'll find the full recipe at www.rookiecook.org.